There was no surprise. We already knew. She-Hulk was no good. Or not an Emmy, a nomination. Man, I'm a freaking moron. A nomination on She-Hulk, and not just that. For get ready for this, for their visual effects. You're just like, what? The number one complaint of this show was the graphics were horrible because the visual effects people were getting used unfairly, which is why, in the first place, they want a unionization. It was supposed to be 10 episodes. They could have only gotten 9 done. So, on this episode, we're gonna talk about how She-Hulk is essentially Cap. You go to Twitter, let's start off with Reddit. Bro, Reddit was mad as hell, and I ain't surprised. Like Moosebank on Reddit noted that they love the show, but no way was it award-winning work. Isidue 1010 pointed out that Moon Knight should have been nominated. Yes! Now, I'll give it this. Phase 4 was complete trash, but I'll give you this. Moon Knight, you can kind of tell they still have that good Marvel magic. When it comes to visual effects, dude, Moon Knight, Jesus Christ, that thing took you in a freaking joyride. From the effects of him whenever he passed out and became Moon Knight, and just the visual effects of him waking up the next day. Dude, it was trippy as hell. There is no way you could compare that to She-Hulk, which, come on, let's be honest, guys. You guys saw the Bro Hulk, the one in the very last season that ends up becoming the most evil villain, which it was just some like hater guy, which they were low-key making fun of the fandom, which I don't understand with woke people. Why do they pick on the fan base and then get upset that the fan base doesn't like them? But regardless, these toxic men in the last episode arguing that She-Hulk is so bad because apparently they judge her just because she's a woman and it has nothing to do that she just sucks. Wow, yes, VFX workers have been treated poorly in the industry as of late. That doesn't change the fact the final product wasn't the best it could be. And yes, identity politics, bro, it's just a simple no-no. It ruins everything. And bro, shows suck now. Garrulous64 said, I wonder how much Disney had to pay to get a nomination. Yes. So this is all like giving themselves a pat in the back when obviously everybody knows it sucks. It's just like the HBO Max Velma show, which is crazy. It's essentially crappier now than the Dragon Ball Evolution movie, which, damn, that is an accomplishment that you do not want. Now, bro, we got articles here trying to make it like, you know, like I hate when you read articles and you know they're straight up capping. They know the show sucks, but they have a narrative and they have to put it as most as they can positive. For example, fandom writer said, despite some of its controversial and disappointing details, the show is still regarded as one of the most unique and funny takes on the superhero genre. Bro, first off, it wasn't funny at all. I mean, dude, it was cringy. And throughout the day, even the finale was a disappointment. I mean, and they continue saying the series doesn't just break the general norms of superhero shows of past, but also breaks the fourth wall oftentimes to make even Deadpool's green with envy. Oh, bro, come on. You cannot compare Deadpool to She-Hulk. She-Hulk is an embarrassment. These guys need a raise to get paid for writing all this crap and try to make the show look at least decent. They also said that combined with the fact that the show is funny as hell,
stop the cap,
is also one of the reasons why it works so well with the audience who wanted something different from the typical. I was like, oh my God, with big quotation marks. I'm like, what is it with this? Bro, do not touch an IP if you know nothing about it. You end up ruining it. Oh my God. Thank God, man. We are seeing a shift in 2023. People are like, get off this woke train. Get out of here. We don't want you. And it's perfect right here with these articles with the whole Emmy. Everybody knows it's crap now. It's cap. The normies are finally starting to realize that they just essentially just play the race card if they don't like it. It's not because we suck. It's because you suck. And while we're at it, it's because you racist. Kramer said the unknown of making a female CG-led character, which was barely been done. They always try to have an excuse, no accountability. I think especially not in a comedy fashion. To me, it's mixed between Sex and the City and Ally McBeal. Again, a chick flick. Now, bro. Every time you put a women empowerment something on a show, there's a way of doing it. I feel like the only one I saw that was pretty cool was the first Wonder Woman on DC, which I actually enjoyed. That was before the woke train came and ruined everything. Then you got other stuff just like She-Hulk, and it's like just freaking horrible. Their excuse is you never had a CG character, so we had to discover a lot, especially when you go into a visual effects company. See, this is all excuses. No, it's like, bro, your show sucks. It has nothing to do with all this. We're trying for diversity and all this. It's like, no, you got an IP that you know nothing about. You'll stick to things about it, and then you'll put the woke narrative and all that stuff. And people are just bored now. You find that there's a lot of nerdy men sitting around that don't know anything about any of that. Oh my gosh. You make fun of the fandom again. They know more about She-Hulk than you do. The literal only thing you guys know is that She-Hulk's a woman. And they're like, well, let's put some stuff. She-Hulk is the shizness. Dude, She-Hulk is a badass character. Like, She-Hulk, when she came out, she was really just a female version of Hulk. And they said, hey, let's put her in before, somebody else takes the right of a female Hulk. Because they knew someone would copyright it before them. That's literally the story of She-Hulk. But ironically, when she came out, people loved her. Issue 1 was the shiz. The one when she's all, she looks all badass. So this person, Kramer, it's just excuses of why the show failed. This is all I hear. So men sitting around that don't know anything about any of that. So I had to learn about makeup a ton and about the hair for guys. We have to learn all this for me. What? Bro, accountability. That was the biggest surprise, is how much I had to learn about this and how many details there were and how much it changed the look of the character. So in other words, Kramer said, show failed, but people don't understand how complicated it is. Yeah, making a show is complicated. We know this, but it's not because of that. It's just simply, you put no love into the character. All you did is make her put the break the third wall, like what she does in the comic books. I understand. At the end, it's like, man, people woke up. Even regular people are trying to realize this is cap now. You got the internet, so even the people, the higher ups are no, like, you can't cap no more. Your movie sucks, it's gonna suck. Now you have to actually try. You cannot just take IPs and expect them to magically work, shoving woke crap on it anymore. So now you actually have to do the work. And bro, to get the promotion for the best visual effects is like, come on. That is an FU for all the people that wasted amazing, that just suffered in Marvel, because they just don't care about the visual effects people. They pay them 20% less than everybody else if you would work in a visual effects place. And on top of that, they give you 4 times the work that you're supposed to get. And on top of that, they're so lazy, they don't even have the story done yet. And they still expect them to finish complex fighting scenes when they don't even know how the fighting scene goes. They just expect these companies to do it. And if they don't do it, they blacklist them. What kind of crap is that? So yeah, nominee for She-Hulk, bro, it is a far, far, far one. Even in the list for it, they didn't even put Moon Knight. They should have had Moon Knight. That make more freaking sense. Man, I'm telling you. And I feel like by next year, we're going to laugh about this and we're going to be like, do y'all remember a couple years from now, we're going to be like, y'all remember when we used to have people that used to put politics in their movies and it sucks? We're going to have that era. Yeah, the movies in the 20s suck. Hey. God damn. So, what do y'all guys think? Y'all think She-Hulk deserves this Emmy for visual effects? Because obviously, I feel like everybody else knows it's Cap now. And if you think it does, let me know. So, if you've been this far, bro, give me a like. And if you like the dumbass things I say, subscribe. And that'll be all. Chinmonmon out.